What's up guys, welcome to the Mobix game channel. If you want to know which games are coming out for which console and when, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get to the latest news. So let's go! Lost Soul Aside. Lost Soul Aside, described as a fast action game, is now coming to PlayStation 5 and even PC. The game has been in development since all the way back in 2016, and as you can see, it's inspired by games such as Final Fantasy 15. The game is currently without release date, but it's slated to release next year.
你看我像是一条巨龙，但我的实体并不是巨龙。
不，你怎么看都不像巨龙。
这是重点吗？我可以是这个龙的雕像，也可以是其他的任何东西。
例如苍蝇。
你还是小心脚下吧。
果然，费鲁因不止派了他来。 这里也出现了，你确定还能跟他们交流吗？
但他们已经听不懂我说什么。
你逃不掉的！坚持开火！
往右，往左啊！
哼，你果然是憋坏了。 准备好帮我一把！
帮，见坏了啊！
就是现在！
走！
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is expected to release in 2022 on Luna, PC, Stadia and new consoles. The franchise is set to expand not only over this game, but Avatar 2 the movie, which is set to come out next year. Frontiers of Pandora has been in development since 2017. Project Relic. Here is a brand new multiplayer indie game with some Dark Souls vibes, going to be Project Relic. It's a Korean Stadia project and multiplayer game coming to PlayStation, Xbox consoles and also PC in early 2023. Check it out.
trail leads him to the city, probably the last bastion of mankind in the world.
Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Dying Light 2 is almost with us. The new game is set to release later this year on 7th of October, and developers came up with another trailer. If you are not already familiar with the game, Dying Light 2 is a first-person action-adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic open world.
By the way, I'm Hakon.
You were a night runner. You used to help people, remember?
Night runners are gone. Finished. A myth.
And although it's not entirely clear you can trust them, you need allies in the dark. And these are the modern Dark Ages. It's been 15 years since the apocalypse and the world has changed. The old civilization has fallen, but a new one has been built on its ashes. People fight desperately for scarce resources. Rules are broken, and weakness is punished.
She's innocent!
3 factions struggle for position in the city. Survivors pride themselves on being able to adapt to any circumstances and cobble together safe zones almost everywhere. Peacekeepers, loyal soldiers who want to impose their version of law and order and trample all in their path.
Situations call for fucked up solutions.
Hey, he's not here.
Ubisoft went on and officially announced Far Cry 6 release on 7th of October 2021. And it has a lot of hype and speculation surrounding itself. The game is planned to launch on Luna, PC, PS4, PS5, Stadia, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S.
Sardine cans. Goddamn batteries. To old motorcycle engines have been built into equipment. And some very unique, deadly weapons. Now we're fucking talking. This, the Supremo backpacks. Handcrafted by yours truly. Each one will make you feel and fight with the power of a goddamn guerrilla army.
Give me lip, I'ma send you to the yard. Get a stick, make a switch. I can end the conversation real quick. I am cracked, I ain't lying.
You and I both know. You want this. For a guerrilla. For a guerrilla, the shit my pants rush of an ambush. The taste of sweet victory after you freed your people from tyrants. It's...
Starfield. Starfield released on 11th of November 2022 for PC and Xbox Series X and S. It's actually Bethesda's first original RPG in 25 years, and it's set in space, and there is a rumor that it will be in same vein as Fallout 4.
Found. It's the key to unlocking everything.
We reach your constellation.
This is all we've been working towards.
Jemison route looks good.
We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for.
Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is planned to release in winter 2021 for PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. The game is a story-driven action RPG, something vastly different compared to the company's previous work. And no, it isn't Black Desert sequel.
sounding voice, and we see a quiet, peaceful setting.
The Outer Worlds 2. The Outer Worlds 2 is in development. Lots of information about the new game is still yet to be revealed, and there is no official release date yet for the game. Check it out.
Now, say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished.
Are you ready to pay your debt?
The storm has gone!
Pioneer. Pioneer is another upcoming first-person shooter open-world game. First announced as in development way back in 2017, but now a release window of late 2021 to early 2022. Pioneer seems to borrow a few elements from Metro series and its post-apocalyptic MMORPG survival.
And still look for solutions and reasons, but there is always a lot of destruction and hatred among us.
The island is inhabited by all sorts of scum. S.T.A.L.K.E.R local freaks out of tribes. Brigadiers are like former Soviet deserters. There are also all sorts of moronic fanatics, kinds of gangs, abnormal creatures, mutated animals, and some real
Elden Ring is expected to be another game in the same vein as the Soulborn franchise. It's definitely one of my most anticipated games at the moment, and for those of you who missed it, at E3 it even got a release date of early next year, on 21st of January.
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now!
Brandish the Elden Ring.
Atomic Heart. Atomic Heart, one of the sleeper hits of 2021, doesn't really have a specific release date yet, but we know it's coming to basically all consoles and PC. The game is set in an alternative reality and has a horror and retro-futuristic element to it.
Raiders said they were heading for the old bridge.
Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is slated to release in late 2021 on PS4 and PS5. The game is an action RPG set in a futuristic United States with a post-apocalyptic premise. And once again, it's an open world game. Only this time you can even explore under the sea.
There's the bridge. I think I know a way to get there fast. Gotta be careful. That should do it. Help's on the way, Errant.
Aloy?
Aloy! Watch out! They are
Aaron, stay put! I'll handle this!
I have her!
Got ya!
Man down!
Fire cannon!
Gotta keep moving.
Bring us around!
Taking course! Fire now! That must have hurt! Fire! Go black!
I have to stay ahead of it.
On your weapons using attachments that you scavenge from the battlefield.
Project Ferocious. On the other hand, for those of you unfamiliar, Project Ferocious is an indie first-person shooter that's got a Steam page too and is targeting a release in 2023. Earlier this year we got a glimpse of its gameplay and it's not too bad either. Check it out.
In the game. The game has dynamic weather and rain clouds that move throughout the world, and just a generally beautiful open world that you can explore, similar to the open worlds of the early Crisis levels. The game also has really great weapon handling and just general game feel. There are AI soldiers that you can fight throughout the island and the rest of the environment that are fairly smart, even for a pre-alpha build of a game like this. The AI will communicate with one another, attempt to flank you or hunt you down if they discover a dead body. In general, combined with the destructible environments and everything else about the game, I found this really fun. The AI...
Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is also coming soon. We know it's in development for PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. However, developers have yet to say when exactly. The Halo Infinite will go live, but it will be sometime around the holidays.
Main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
I need you to understand. There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life?
finally, 15 years after the original game launched, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 Heart of Chernobyl is now expected to release on 28th of April 2022, and it's shaping up to be wild ride. If everything goes according to plan, the game will also be timely exclusive to PC and Xbox Series X and S, before coming to other platforms.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом! Вот поэтому я ни в какие разборки и не лезу. Не хочу пулю поймать.
Ну, не знаю. Между аномалией и маслиной я уже лучше пулю выберу.
Вот ты говоришь, а я прям вижу красоту эту. Не первый год в зоне, вроде примелькалась уже, а каждый день удивляет.
Зона надоесть не может. Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Узнаешь мотив? Слышал? Вот это культура! А ты одно и то же по кругу лобаешь.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам кучёнок?